How photos in the first episode? We got this, we got the squirrel, we got the selfie. This is arguably the simplest way to keep track of progress, isn't it? It seems very simple. What's with the skateboard then? Is that for when you talk to the skater dudes and then the skateboard breaks as you try to perform? You know, now that I think about it, that makes perfect sense. Because you essentially cheat your way through that conversation by providing them with a name of a trick you can't perform. And then what? To prove yourself to them you get on a skateboard? You're just gonna hurt yourself. Why would you do that? Yeah, and then you can take a photo that then will presumably just disappear as you rewind so as not to hurt yourself. Are these things permanent? I don't know. But here's the wall, which seems to suggest that I'm supposed to take yet another picture of the wall. What about the SMS? Hi, Mom. Up here, Max, your principal sent me an email saying that you told some tall tales about a Blackwell honor student. Is this true? The principal said this was a serious false charge and that he is worried you're telling stories. Call me ASAP so we can talk about this, Mom. That's the truth. It's the honest truth. My goodness, you people are useless. Yeah, what else is new? Guy had a gun. No, I didn't. Well, I guess that clears up the entire issue. Sorry to bother you, sir.
The Max Caulfield Photo Memorial Wall.
Maxine, can you please take a photo of this so that my conscience is clear? I know you are supposed to take a photo of this. It's right there. It's right there in your journal. It's something that'll happen in the future. Please do that. What else? The drawer, the laptop, what else can we do? What can we do? We've seen this one, the art books, whatever, hi-fi.
I should hit the thrift store and pick up some dollar vinyl. Is that too hipster? I don't care. Music inspires me in my photography.
I don't know, Maxine, is anything too hipster for you? You apparently insist on vinyl as far as music is concerned, and you insist on analog as far as photographs are concerned. Are there so many practical considerations behind these decisions, or are you just a contrarian on purpose?
Source for instant photo inspiration.
And what is that source then? Oh no, am I?
Philip Lorca de Corsia, my man. I don't think I could take my camera to those places. Look at that shot. I love Julia Cameron's Victorian vibe. Talk about analog cameras. Ah, Dolly, what a fantastic eye. He could truly freeze time.
You can rewind time. You're better than them. You have magical powers. What is the sticky note? No, sticky note.
Looks like Dana left me a little post-it note.
Hey girl, I borrowed your drive so I can watch some flicks while I study. If you need it back, just track me down in my room. XOXO that... For a second, my heart skipped a beat. Actually, that's kind of not true. You can presumably tell by my heart rate monitor. Either way, for a moment I thought that was Kate, and it just dawned on me how horrible of an idea that would be. But
Great. Now I have to go get the flash drive from Dana's room.
And which of these girls was Dana?
There's my poor laptop begging me to check in.
Is it though? DVDs, we've been over this, we have watered the plan, we have looked out the window. Okay, that's been taken care of. You can check your drawers, but there's nothing in them. We've been over this one. Use the...
Daniel has so much talent. I hope nobody hates on it just because it's me.
Oh, right, that thing, of course. Great. Quick sketch of my new muse. I could remark that this is creepy, but then again, in this particular game, what isn't? Basically everything seems to be more or less creepy. But of course, that is according to my sensibilities. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my senses over here are not particularly well attuned to these cultural circumstances. Maybe all those things are considered normal. Who am I kidding? This is bizarre. Presumably this is even more weird from a different perspective. It's an American perspective. I just love this gruesomely simplified face of Max. It's beautiful. Look at it. She not only does she not have a nose, she doesn't even have a mouth. Perfect. Oh, Maxie.
I am so addicted to this site. Look at these vintage beauties.
Maxie. Welcome to Camera Porn, your one-stop web resource for almost every camera ever produced. Domestic and international. Click on the camera. Pics below for exact model specs. What do I know? She's the photographer. She wants to use an analog camera. She's obsessed with cameras. Fine. Fine. She's the specialist over here. You lead and I'll follow, Maxie.
Warren makes me laugh. It's nice to feel like I already made a real friend here.
Yeah, so don't lose him, please. Warren Graham! Max, thanks for your email and copy of Jefferson's class notes. Now I shall never stop sending you messages of gratitude. I also have a rather eclectic collection of TV, cult, classic, and fucked up films on a fat flash drive if you ever want to check them out. Thanks again for the help. I'm a scientist more than an artist. Now can you quickly explain to me how a camera works? Be seeing you, Warren G. We should hang on to this guy. He can be the brains of the operation, because Maxine sure can't. Or maybe, just maybe there's too much self-doubt in her. Maybe she can accomplish any...
Max and Chloe, best friends forever. Who even says that anymore? I'm going to have to call Chloe eventually and find out what she'll say. The longer I wait, the worse it'll be. Idiot.
That is The more I think about it, the more I begin to wonder whether I'm not just making these statements that do seem obvious in hindsight, but that relate to the sorts of mistakes that people do make all the time anyway, despite them being obvious in hindsight when you actually think about them. Am I being too harsh on Max? Am I? But if she genuinely wants to talk to Chloe, pick up your damn phone! Maybe she'll be okay with it, maybe she won't be, maybe she has moved on, it's been 5 years, you still seem to really like her, and yet you haven't interacted in 5 years. That's half a decade. That is a non-trivial quantity as far as a percentage of your life is concerned. A quick calculation reveals that that's more than a quarter of your entire existence on this planet, Maxine. Not an insignificant amount indeed, as far as time is concerned. So maybe, just maybe, if you, I don't know, intend to interact with Chloe, I don't know, before you hit menopause, then maybe you should actually contact her. Because otherwise you'll just think of contacting her and never actually do that. So please consider the possibility. We shouldn't go to bed. That sounds like one of the worst ideas. Yes, let's sleep through this entire experience. I can't help but wonder whether the game would actually let me. It would be one of the dumbest things, and I would basically eternally regret it, but it would certainly be amusing as a concept. Just skip through basically the entire experience. Well, maybe not the entire experience. A sizable portion of what you could otherwise experience and go to sleep or something. I know, at least nap through things. Just miss out.
Hard to believe I'm 18 now. I'm lucky my parents enabled my photo habit into adulthood.
Are you though? How do I know? Happy birthday, Maxine. We'll never forget the day you were born. Your first smile. It was love at first sight. It's your special day. We miss you, but we're so proud that you're following your dreams. We love you, your mother and father. How delightful. Yes, brilliant. Anyway, I need to go to Dana's room. Which one of the chicks was that? Well, this is the one with purple hair. Oh, which one is the nerd chick? Which one is the nerdy chick? Can't remember. The one with the drone. Which one is that? I could look up in the footage. That's always going to be a struggle. Tab away, take a pause, check all the chicks. All don't, and just wing it. Should I or should I not? Should I play the guitar? Will this action have consequences? Well, if you don't play the guitar somewhat regularly, do you actually have time to sit down right now and play the guitar for any extensive amount of time? Press space to get up. tell you what. Let's reflect on this for the briefest of moments. Yes, photos! Look at the photos. Let's reflect on this for the briefest of moments. Here we have good old Maxine, who has time warping abilities. If she wants to learn a skill, if she wants to learn how to play that guitar, hypothetically, she could just sit here for 10 years, I don't know, 5 minutes at a time, rewinding and playing the guitar. There's basically nothing stopping her. She certainly could. So no, wasting time isn't much of an option. All right, Maxine. Let's go back. Skip. You have watered the plant, haven't you? Yes, you have. Okay. You could lie down. Will that have consequences? Can you actually finally take that photo? You know what? I'll check Dana. I will check Dana. Any further remarks? No, no further remarks. I will check Dana. I will check Dana. I will check who that is. All right then. Where was I? Ah, yes. I have checked who Dana is. Dana is the cheerleader who's nice, who is actually nice to Max. So Max told herself not to be mean to her when discussing her or when thinking about her, because there's genuinely nothing particularly mean-spirited about Dana. There's nothing bad about her. She's just attractive and she's a cheerleader. That doesn't make her a bad person. And for once I had that intuition before Max. Yes, but I am going to begrudge the jocks.
I love my space, but I do miss my friends and family in Seattle.
Oh. If I give you enough time, Maxine, will you remark on things? Or do you have to approach things in order for that to happen? But I get it. I get it. It makes perfect sense, of course. Now she's here, she's on her own, she's got plenty of freedom, all of these spaces to explore, people to meet, etc. But at the same time, she's homesick. Yeah, obviously. You go out and what happens, Maxine?
You can't get out now, Dana, so tell me the truth or rot in there.
Welcome to the real drama queens of Blackwell.
What in the devil happened?
What?
Let me out, Juliet. This is so stupid.
Hey,
Juliet looks like she's ready to throw down.
is she though, Juliet? The hell is going on?
Hey, Juliet. Is
You are
everything cool?
ridiculous.
Oh yes, Max. I've locked Dana in the room because we're cool.
She's your friend. Is she though? Well, presumably not.
Let me out. I will scream.
One thing we know about Juliet is that she was with whom? I have her on the list. Justin talked to Dana. Juliet. Zachary! So maybe, just maybe Dana, maybe Zachary was double timing over here. She's your friend. No, she's not!
She's your friend.
Friends don't sex with their best friend's boyfriend.
Told you!
No, probably not.
One thing we know. Zachary.
How did you find out?
Went through her phone.
Why do you care? Why are you even asking me? You never talk, just zone out with your camera.
That's why I'm talking to you now.
What's my last name?
I will write that down, you... Juliet Watson.
Juliet Watson. Duh.
I'm flattered. I didn't even think you knew my name at all.
I guessed.
Of course I do. Just because I don't talk a lot doesn't mean I don't care. So, how did you find out about them?
According to Victoria, Dana would do anything to date a quarterback.
According to Victoria. Huh.
And you trust her.
She saw the sext, and Zachary won't answer his phone. Once Dana admits it, she can go. Straight to hell.
Max, I swear I didn't do anything. But I bet Victoria did.
Yeah, I bet too.
All the proof is in her room.
Back! Go back! Okay. Let's give the wrong
Hey,
answers
Juliet.
and all that.
Is everything cool?
Oh, yes, Max.
What did she do?
What didn't she do? Dana's been sexting with my boyfriend.
You are
Ouch.
ridiculous.
How did you find out?
Why?
That's why I'm talking to you now.
What's my last name?
If you don't let me out, I will scream.
Do I really want to know what happens when I give the wrong answer?
Juliet Mason.
That was truly sad. Thanks for your concern, Max Caulfield. By the way, Juliet Watson.
Matt. Didn't do anything.
You know, the interesting part in all of this is she knows my name, so she does care enough. That is quite interesting, isn't it? Because you could figure, okay, fair enough, she doesn't care about you, you don't care about her, you don't interact, you don't get to interact. She's not particularly interested in interacting with you. However, she does know, so she does care, at least a bit. Cares enough to know your name, full name. Knows your last name. And maybe, just maybe, things... Maybe considers Max a bit too aloof. Maybe stuck up, whatever. Fine.
Hey, Juliet.
Is everything
yes.
cool?
Let me out, Juliet. This is so stupid.
She's your friend.
Friends don't sext with their best friends.
No, that's why I'm
You
talking.
are ridiculous.
What's my last name?
Wait, what if I go with that first time? No, there's no point in addressing her and her full name. Immediately.
Juliet
That's
Watson.
creepy.
Duh.
I'm flattered. I didn't even think you knew my name at all.
Of course I do. Just because I don't talk a lot doesn't mean I don't care.
I'm just shy.
So, how did you find out about them?
According to Victoria, Dana would do anything to date a quarterback.
According to Victoria. Huh.
She saw the sext, and Zachary won't answer his phone. Once Dana admits it, she can go. Straight to hell.
Max, I swear I didn't do anything. But I bet Victoria did. I know the proof is in her room.
I'm not letting her out until she tells the truth.
Okay, we will go. Oh, I just kind of became friends with Victoria. Well, we're not exactly friends. Oh, great! Now we are extensively snooping around in her room. Oh no!
Speaking of selfies,
Don't mess them up. Make a photo.
whoa, I had no idea Victoria's parents owned the Chase space. Color me impressed. Ouch. Well, at least she puts her photographs out there. Unlike me.
Dear Miss Chase, thanks for the submission of Craft Gallery. Unfortunately, your work is not compatible with our mission statement. We appreciate your effort and wish you success in your future endeavors. Best of Amanda Craft, on the Craft Gallery, Oregon, yada yada yada. But yes, it makes perfect sense. At least 3 tries. Can't begrudge her that.
She's actually got a classic medium format camera with some awesome prime lens. I hate you, Victoria.
Max, be nice.
Dior, Givenchy. You could pay for my tuition with that wardrobe.
That doesn't make her a bad person.
Those boots are made for walking runways.
But that's not what they'll do.
That is a tasty plasma. Maybe I could sneak in and watch Final Fantasy Spirits Within. I don't care what anybody says. That's one of the best sci-fi films ever made.
It's a sci-fi film and it's called Final Fantasy? How does that make sense?
I bet Victoria put Juliet on her shit list after this article.
That would explain a lot, wouldn't it? The Blackwell Totem, the spirit of the news since 1898. Is the Vortex Club a cult by Juliet Watson? Wait, that explains a lot. I gotta add this note. Yeah, Juliet, the reporter, right? Of course. Juliet, I have it on the list right up here. Hold on. Juliet, reporter. Gotcha. Of course. She's the upstart journalist. Makes perfect sense. And here's the article, here's the proof, here's... well, at least, here's the motive. One of Blackwell Academy's most durable and influential social groups, the Vortex Club, started in the near 1980s as a new wave rebellion against the yuppie forces of the Reagan era. Imagine a time when computer nerds were dumped into garbage cans and blue hell was a cause for expulsion and even violence. Ah, sounds like a time when everything was... no, whatever. Male students who wore earrings were bullied and beaten. Now yes, there seems to have been a lot of violence back in the day. Now every football player has 2 or 3 exotic piercings. So, nothing has really improved. It's just that people wear different uniforms now. Because it's hip to be square, and square to be hip. So the Vortex Club was originally a haven from the peer pressure that every generation experiences. How ironic that the revolutionary roots of social misfits has become what some students claim is an elitist cult. Isn't that what always happens? Well, at least if you're inclusive enough. The organization just gets infiltrated and then taken over by people who focus on getting power and ruining things. Or is this just envy at one of Blackwell's most successful organizations? We tried to interview Vortex Club member Victoria Chase, but she refused to comment and even tried to stop this story from publication. Continued on next page. Continued? Oh, please. A poster?
Victoria hates Rachel Amber this much? How insecure.
Yeah, that is pretty horrible. What an... We do have a motive, don't we? We have another motive entirely. For you see, we do know, at least we have heard rumors about Rachel Amber being in a presumably reasonably illicit relationship, possibly of a sexual nature, with the professor. And we do know that Victoria herself is quite jealous of his attention, shall we say. And we do know that this young lady has disappeared about half a year ago. And she would essentially constitute possible competition under the gracious assumption that the teacher was a monogamist at heart. But then again, that is down to Victoria's interpretation of the situation, which means that we have another suspect in a little unofficial investigation that I have began, but Max hasn't yet officially embraced. Namely, we have Victoria as a potential murderer? That's not out of the question, but it would certainly be unlikely and shocking. You'd have to be pretty dumb to make everything so... well. International photographer Mark Jefferson. Yes, her obsession with Mark Jefferson over here is made quite evident. Makes perfect sense, we know that.
Victoria is a real Jefferson groupie.
Thank you, Max. I find that reassuring because you have notified me right now that you understand what I do understand. And that's quite valuable.
No, officer, I'm not snooping. Just admiring Victoria's cutting-edge tech.
Yeah, I mean, is that...
Yes, I get it. Enter the Vortex Club. No.
Nothing wrong with that, Max.
Okay, if I did wear expensive jewelry, I would wear this for sure.
Well, at least you can admit that to yourself. Okay, this tablet, for all we know... This tablet, for all we know, can possibly be the stolen one. Have I actually talked to her? Whoa, how far back have I gone? Don't tell me that I am actually outside right now having a conversation with... You know, it has just dawned on me as a...
Either I rewind or I cancel.
So control to go what? To the last choice? Okay. This might be a stolen laptop. Let's check.
Is she going to get a 3D printer for her dorm room? Maybe I will join her posse.
You can be bought, Max. Our tech boutique, create your future. Jump into the 22nd century with the Tezuka 3D desktop printer. Design and produce your vision. Order today. Be prepared for tomorrow. $3,600. Okay, you know, that's cute and everything, but this is a tablet, Max. Yeah, you've left your fingerprints down there. We don't want that.
Yes, Victoria has the best Retina screen laptop.
Cute. Wait,
I'll give Victoria props for not posting my photo. And for this nice shot.
Victoria Maribeth Chase.
Boom! This is the email I need to show Juliet. Now I have to print this fast and get the hell out of here.
Victoria Chase to Taylor Christensen. Taylor, so sad to inform you that I totally punked Juliet and Dana just now. All I had to do was mention to Juliet that I saw a nasty sex from Dana on Zach's phone. Damas believed me, so I expect there to be a dome rampage soon. Juliet deserves this for slotting Zach away from me. As for Dana, who gives a shit? Get out your popcorn! XXVC. Indeed. I don't like this. Because I really wanted Victoria to be spick and span, to just be somewhat mean, okay? Understandably so, not to be a completely irredeemably horrible person.
Yes, Victoria has the best Retina screen laptop. Let me just check to see if she posted my picture.
That was the final bit, yes. Print the thing, then pick it up, then rewind time.
This isn't even recycled paper. Victoria's not doing her part to save the Earth.
Oh, please.
But this is for a good cause, too.
Oh, come off it, Max, really.
This better convince Juliet that Dana is innocent.
We're rewinding! Okay. Okay, that's enough. Leave. Rewind. Have we talked already?
Hey, Juliet. Is everything cool?
Oh yes, Max. I've locked Dana in the room because we're cool.
Can I show her that before we even have this conversation? That would be hilarious. Juliet Watson, be nice.
Juliet Watson, you be nice.
I'm flattered. I didn't even think you knew my name at all.
Of course I do.
Thanks. I locked Dana in because she was sexting Zach, my boyfriend. Unbelievable.
Would Dana do that?
Would Dana do that?
According to Victoria, Dana would do anything to date a quarterback.
And you trust
According to Victoria. Huh.
She saw the sext, and Zachary won't answer his phone. Once Dana admits it, she can go. Straight to hell.
Max, I swear I didn't do anything.
See, the beauty of it is, I could hypothetically show her this before we even have this conversation, which is weird.
It's in her room.
Juliet, read this.
Of course.
Yeah. Apologize to the nice lady, please.
I'm an asshole. I'm sorry, Dana.
You are. And I hope so. You really think I'd mess around with Zachary?
No, but I get stupid jealous.
Aw.
I owe you dinner. Still love me?
And you do my laundry.
Thanks, Max. You're like the Blackwell Ninja. Now let's see what Zach has to say about Victoria.
You set me free. Thank you.
I freed her!
Warren's flash drive is on my desk.
Excellent. That was before we had the conversation. Do I rewind? Is that the way I...
Almost done. Get the flash drive, and then I'll go see Warren.
You can't rewind past that decision. But it's amusing, isn't it? Because I got the email before. I mean, of course, that didn't surprise them because they couldn't possibly know. Oh my gosh, she's an athlete. She's a cheerleader. And she's not a bad person. Oh, and that other lady Juliet really cares for Zachary. That's sweet.
I can't even imagine what life would be like being a cheerleader. Dramatic, I guess. Dana takes her Blackwell spirit seriously.
Really find it touching because yes, she got emotional and she jumped to conclusions, but it's mostly because she really cares, which is so sweet. I know she shouldn't have, but still, really sweet, really touching.
It would be a cool sticker without the words. This is both sad and pathetic.
Really sweet, isn't it? Yeah, well, value of monogamy or whatever. Dana, I suck at writing, but I thought I should write this so you might not hate my dumbass forever. I know I act like a tough jock around everybody, but I never had to act around you. I'm not the kind of man you deserve. You saw how I pushed out. If you need any money, let me know. XO Logan. And there's something rubbed out over here. Interesting. Especially the part where the guy figures that she deserves better. Oh. I guess some of the people over here... Maybe hold on, Logan, I have him on the list. Which of these guys? Yeah, that's the bully. Yeah, of course it is. So he does have some regrets. What Victoria did wasn't particularly nice. She should know better. This is mean and spiteful. Why are we...
That looks like a home pregnancy test.
That is most certainly not your flash drive. But we could take that and then rewind. Oh boy. We could snoop... Yes, we could snoop around.
Ooh, Dana's Facebook wall is up and running. I shouldn't look.
Do it.
Of course a popular cheerleader like Dana would have a million friends. It's so fascinating to get a peek into Dana's social media world. And yes, Max, so terribly wrong.
Yeah, as if. And of course messages. Hey girl, thanks for the party favors. Trevor, what's up, Dana? Hold on, Trevor. Trevor, what is he on the list? Do I even have him on the list? I don't have him on the list. I don't care to add him to the list. Justin couch locked with Super Mario. What? If you want to come over, we can blaze and play. I'll go for a walk. Let me know. I'll be here. Still here. Hello? I don't think she's interested, Trevor. But, you know. She doesn't care. I've never made this decision. It never happened. No one will ever know. No one will know. Why would I take this? I have a more important question. Will I ever get caught? Because if there are no consequences, no, I shouldn't play God. By what, stealing pregnancy tests? Maybe this is all for a good cause. I'm seriously just... Should I do this? I mean, No, let's actually... You know what? No. Look, the only reason I have this instinct is because this is an adventure game.
Dana, and check out Victoria's room to find out if she is the kind of person I hope she's not.
You just did. What are you even talking about? Right, let's rewind as far back as I possibly can. It's okay, Max. You'll be fine. Deep breath.
Dana really does look stressed about all this.
Just talk to her.
Hey, Dana.
Seriously, thanks again. I can't believe Juliet locked me in my own room. Real mature.
Look, it's just because she's jealous. It's not anything about you, okay? Victoria is not... We could talk about that.
Poor Juliet gets her rage on. I hope she doesn't kill Victoria.
Zachary should worry too. As if I'd let that ego-cased jockstrap touch me. But I bet Victoria would be all over that action. Or has been. Max, you're smart to be a loner here. Though Warren obviously likes hanging with you.
He's a good guy. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. When you opened the flash drive, didn't you see the special folder called Max?
Yeah, okay. I gotcha.
Are you blushing? Go ahead and grab the flash drive whenever. Now I feel too wiped out to leave.
Is there anything else we can get out of her? I don't think there is.
Hey, Dana.
Seriously.
Victoria is not nice. I don't get it. She has everything. And to pull that prank on a friend?
Just because they're in the Vortex Club doesn't mean they're BFFs. I'm in it, and Victoria creeps me out. Max, you're smart to be a loner here.
He's a good guy. A geek like me.
You saw the files in his flash drive. Tons of crazy shit. Films I've never even heard of. And in a special folder called Max.
Yeah, okay. I gotcha.
Are you blushing?
Back. Not the line I want to take, ultimately, in the conversation. Although, of course, I could refuse to reveal to her that we've ever had this
Seriously.
conversation. Juliet.
Zachary Max, you're...
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, okay.
Are you
Alright, done. Take the flash drive and leave. Actually, look at it first. Look at it.
There's that damn flash drive.
Yes, take it.
Must protect my precious so Max never has to chase it down again.
My precious USB 2. Oh no, it's not even USB 3. Oh, copying that down to my computer is gonna take forever. But I have it. Anything to add, Dana?
Now I feel too wiped out to leave.
If I rewind... No, let's not. If I rewind, can I have the flat... Why would I plug it into her computer? No. Run, Max. Run as fast as you can. All the way to your room. Go. Let's check out that folder. But on your computer, for goodness sake. Come on. I know that you need to use that, but yeah. Flash drive, use it.
I better make sure everything is still in there. I think Warren forgot to hide the Party Buster folder. Not that I would open it no matter how tempting. I have my self-respect.
Do you, though? I mean, no, emoticons. Weird Science, homework, okay. Warren G's Incredible Film Library, greatest TV shows ever, music, randoms not downloaded. Clearly not. The Party Buster and Home Obscenities, and Max. Max. I want to know what's in that folder. I mean, he handed over the flash drive. I sincerely doubt that he has managed to forget that he made a folder like that before handing this thing over. If he cares about her, presumably he's not completely oblivious to what he's doing. And even if he is, that may be within the confines of his hard drive, not a flash drive that he lends out. He would check. He would list the files and the directories. Come on now, what is this, amateur hour? Max, I want you to...
I better make sure everything is still in there. I think Warren forgot to hide the Party Buster folder. I better make sure everything is still in there. I think Warren forgot to hide the Party Buster folder. Not that I would open it no matter how tempting. I have my self-respect.
I don't know what to tell you. Now, the thing you should do is take all of that and download it onto a laptop. One would presume she has done that already. Maybe back it up in the cloud, but whatever. At the very least, have that over there. Instead of, just passing the flash drive as if it was a CD. That makes no sense. But yes, we have taken care of business, and now business hours are over. Alright, so we've been here. Can we invade any other room? and other people's privacy. Is that an option? Is this finally accessible? No. The showers are not open. Do not believe this statement. It's all a lie, I tell ya. What? I'm on my way. My car, I hope so. I don't mind waiting out here forever. I love this parking lot. I can count all the cars. The more I text, the longer I take. On my way. Bye. Let's leave the dome. And have conversations all over the place with all the people we can possibly interact.
Damn, I better rewind.
What? I want to see that again because I've completely missed out on that. There's no one else here.
Fuck this shit.
Ow! That hurt.
Hey, Zach.
I could almost feel sorry for him if he wasn't such a serious dick. Poor Juliet.
Hey, Zach.
Get lost, hipster. I'm not doing any interviews.
Wow.
Fuck this shit.
No! Watch out!
Alyssa, move your head.
If you insist, Max.
Thanks.
Now that's what I'm talking about. I actually helped somebody.
You didn't! You broke the window! Further hell head than the window, I think.
Now that's what I call instant karma.
Weston, what the hell? Is that Victoria's room? Is that okay? I can still rewind this and she can still take it. Ah, fine. Her head's gonna be fine. The window, however, will be there as a permanent sore spot. Let's not do that. How did I reach this conclusion exactly? Did I expect the broken window to come into play at some point in the future?
Ow! That hurt.
That's all your purple head is good for anyway, Alyssa. I'm so sorry. I've saved the window! No, I do mean this genuinely. That presumably makes it worse. It really does. What were you thinking? Yeah, that presumably makes it worse. As in, that I'm not actually kidding out here and just being seemingly mean as a joke, but that I actually believe what I'm doing is right. But I do believe what I'm doing is right. She's gonna be fine. I guess. It's not like she's seriously injured. At least I think she's gonna be fine. Yeah, I mean, that was tossed with a decent bit of force, true, but it's not like she's gonna have a concussion right now, is she?
Ouch, poor Alyssa. That'll leave a bruise.
I don't know. She is crying, but she will presumably get over that. Let's check out the entry in the journal, because I did back out of that, and this is something Maxine wanted and initiated, so I don't know anymore. We've missed out on 2 photos, and this really upsets me. Oh, I could have messed up the photos in Victoria's room and made a photo of that. Yes, but I chose not to. I'm going to miss... Should I be led by the sorts of achievements I can get based on the photos I can take? Is that really the sort of mindset I should have? Presumably, had I decided to go for the skateboarding thing, and it didn't glitch out on me the way it did, well, presumably, it was something you would consider a glitch, and presumably I could have gotten this photo, but I didn't, so it's already an imperfect playthrough. But let's go with that imperfection. And let's not actually have the window broken. This will just... this will just further exacerbate issues. Because now we'll have to deal with a permanent... Yeah, right. But if I choose not to break the window, then as a result of that, we're going to have Alyssa be somewhat bruised for a while, which is also a consequence that will eventually resolve itself. Mention like you can fix the window. I don't know what's worse. I am erring on the side of having the head being bashed by the football. But this is an interesting ethical choice, because it's one of those circumstances. It's like the shallow pond thought experiment. I didn't throw the football, so I am not responsible in a way for what has happened, am I? I merely can rewind time. So if I want to, I can make that not happen. And some would claim that therefore I am ethically responsible for what happens over here, because I do have control over a situation, even though I am not the one who actually initiates the hostilities, even though they're not necessarily hostilities. I am not the one who causes the harm, but I am one who can prevent this. More high school drama. Juliet won't let Dana out of her room because she thought Zachary was sexting Dana. So stupid. I was so tired from everything. And since Dana borrowed Warren's flash drive, I had to intervene. Juliet told me Victoria was the one who gave her the inside scoop on Zach and Dana. So I knew that Victoria was playing them all. I snuck into Victoria's room and onto her laptop and found out that she was indeed lying through her ass just to create drama. Of course, I felt like a weasel going through Victoria's room and laptop. Did you now? Oh no. Oh, I see the potential for tomfoolery over here. Of course, you can take the pregnancy test and you can haul it over to Victoria's room to mess with her. Look, I don't care if she is the murderer. I don't want to do that sort of mean stuff. Actually, there's a number of mean-spirited things I could have done just to mess with Victoria. There's this little prank. There's messing up the photos on her wall and then snapping a photo of that. Pretty much no consequences. You do that, you rewind. Unless you can't, in which case, tough luck, I guess. Although I can rewind from a previous check, unless it saves at that particular point in time, which would be horrifying, just making the consequences permanent. But yes, and another point presumably is the window. I'm not sure that's Victoria's window, but maybe it is. I don't know why I'm so insistent on protecting Victoria from all of this, but maybe, just maybe, if people don't mess with her back repeatedly, and if I am nice to her, maybe she can turn out to be alright. Presumably there's an answer to that deep within the game that I'll eventually find out. WTF, what the fluff? Once I gave Juliet the proof that Victoria was behind it all, I went to get Warren's flash drive from Dana. She was in a weird mood, but we said nasty things about Victoria, and I think it definitely made her feel better. We talked about Warren, and Dana implied he likes me. Ew. Max. I want to be nice to you, Max. I want to be nice to you. I want to be you. I want to give you the best chance I can give you. Am I seriously just supposed to let her suffer over a silly window? Am I seriously supposed to choose a person getting hurt over property damage? Is this really what I'm doing?
It would appear so.
I can still rewind, I presume. I don't have to lock in that decision. Will I live to regret this? I've done nothing wrong myself. Is this the right thing to do?
No.
Oh.
I hazard a guess it isn't.
Breaking the window will get Zach further into trouble. Do I really want things to spiral?
This is the interesting part. I'm not heartless or stupid. I'm speculatively paranoid.
Oh, this is killing me. In this case, the worst thing that happens is a little knock on the noggin that Alyssa gets. I don't know how bad that is. No, hopefully it's not that bad. Hopefully it will not have any severe repercussions. As long as that's the case, she got a little hurt. That upsets her emotionally, but otherwise she's gonna be fine. I think I'm okay with it. Because that broken window might possibly spiral into plenty of other nastiness. We would just be creating a lot of unnecessary conflict that can just be stopped by Alyssa getting hurt. I'm not even flipping the switch to divert this onto Alyssa. That is the default thing. I'm just refusing to intervene so she gets hurt and the window doesn't get broken, possibly leading to a whole series of nasty things. Tell you what, if at this point I let the window be broken and I suffer horrible, obvious consequences because of the window being broken, a horrible chain of events spiraling from that, I'm going to be so cross with myself. How cross am I going to be relatively if something horrible happens to Alyssa? I don't know, if she dies from that concussion or whatever. I don't know. It doesn't sound like the best thing to do. It doesn't sound like the sort of thing most people would do. Most people presumably would feel compassionate. And being an everyday hero, they would choose to make sure that people are safe and don't get hurt over...
I could become very popular by just becoming everybody's gossip ninja.
True.
Is this why I have these visions and this power?
Was this power granted to you so you can gossip? I don't know, Maxine. I just don't know. Most people would probably choose compassion over here. Most people would probably choose to let the window be broken. They might even derive a certain sense of sick satisfaction from the window being broken, huh? Especially if it's Victoria's window, because presumably they would assume that she deserves it. I'm making a conscious choice not to mess with Victoria.
So don't think I'm blind. I see everything here at Blackwell. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, and leave me alone.
Take a photo. I will not be able to rewind as far as I can tell. Take a photo or intervene. You're a photographer, not a fighter.
You can't fool me. I know everything about this school. I cover the waterfront. So you better figure out what side you're on.
Please, leave me alone.
Rewind. Maxine! Maxine, can you rewind? No rewinding.
Hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for nothing, Max.
I have... Kate, what the hell?
Man, I should have stepped in between Kate and David. That asshole was so over the line. I could rewind and try something different.
Yeah, but there's a possibility that it'll make things worse. Alright, I've rewound a decent... Do I have to go through here or do I have to wait for the event? It happens immediately.
So don't think
Can't
I'm
I just
blind.
prevent
I
it?
see everything here at Blackwell. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, and leave me alone.
Wait, but will I have the photo?
Why don't you leave her alone?
Excuse us, this is official campus business.
Excuse me, you shouldn't be yelling at students or bullying them.
Hey, nobody is bullying anybody. I'm doing my job.
No, you're not.
You're part of the problem, Missy. I will remember this conversation.
Thanks, Max. And what have we accomplished?
Oh, Max, that was great. I think you scared him for once. I have to go, but thank you. It means a lot.
I need to
Anytime,
rewind.
Kate.
I need to rewind. Please don't tell me you won't let me rewind. This action will
I
have
felt like an
consequences.
everyday hero helping Kate, but now Officer David Dickhead is after me. Maybe I should rewind and mind my own business?
Yes, you should. Look, there's short-term satisfaction in this nonsense. If she gets to keep the photo, intervening makes perfect sense, I guess. But if she doesn't get to keep the photo, which would make perfect logical sense, then it's significantly better to have photo evidence of what happened over there than it is to just have hearsay to present, don't you think? So yeah, let's snap the photo. Take a photo.
You can't
Because...
fool me. I know everything about this school. I cover the waterfront. So you better figure out what side you're on.
Please, leave me alone.
If you have no evidence, it's your word against his, and you have already...
Hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for nothing, Max.
You are already assumed to have been making up stories. So it's significantly better to have evidence than to just feel good in the moment and have her praise you. What are you after? What am I after? Am I after praise? Is this about making Kate feel better about herself? Or is this about potentially actually helping Kate? She may not understand why I'm doing what I'm doing, and that's fine. She doesn't have to like me, she doesn't have to appreciate me, she doesn't have to pat me on the back. Because I'm not after praise over here. That's not the point. The point is to possibly help. And if I don't get any appreciation for that, if I possibly even get chastised by her for that, then so be it. Because in the end, if I can help her, that's what I'm after. Not after shallow praise. Not after recognition. I just want things to be better. It makes perfect sense with those rewinding powers, doesn't it? All too often, no one will know if she rewinds time. No one will know what she did and how she found out. No one will know, and it doesn't matter. Because it's about what she does and what she accomplishes, not about people knowing. How she did that, why things ended up the way they did. If you prevent a major disaster...
Man, I should have done something. That guy was an asshole.
If the horrible thing doesn't happen in the first place. You may get no appreciation. But isn't it better that way? Because of course, you could let it happen and then you... I think I've made my point. And I think I shouldn't belabor it. It's fairly basic. Yes. On one hand, you can let things play out and show people how much of a hero you are. And on the other hand, you can actually work to prevent these things. Possibly garner absolutely no praise. But I think, in the end, ultimately do better. I really need to get the hang of this whole rewind thing. I don't want to waste this power, but there has to be a reason it was given to me, so I better learn how to use it, right? I could have used it for something as easy as warning Alyssa she was going to get a football field headshot. How selective should I be with this power? I get it. I get it. Now I get to eat regret. I've made two choices that may not align with Max's values, but that I have just presumably extensively justified. Also, I also saw David Madsen hassling Kate Marsh. I couldn't hear everything, but he accused her of something. All that guy can do is point fingers, and I got so pissed. He's a security guard, not a stormtrooper. But like the chicken shit I can be, I didn't go over and stand up for her. I was scared. Sometimes I still feel like a little kid. And yes, Kate was not happy I didn't come over to stand by her, so I let her down, and my rewind power was useless. Was it? Have I made the wrong decision? I don't know. I just don't know. I'm operating based on certain predictions about how things might play out should I do certain things. For all I know, I'm wrong. I figured getting evidence was more important than virtue signaling, effectively. Is virtue signaling more important? Is back pattery what I should be after? That decision with Alyssa, though, was fairly questionable. Quite clearly, wasn't it?
There's no way I can walk to the town from here. Besides, I need to see Warren.
I don't get it. How could Zach and Victoria do that to me?
Oh, duh. Hey, Juliet.
Juliet still looks upset about Zach and Victoria. I don't blame her.
Wow, she really cares. Look at her.
Hi, Juliet. How are you doing?
She deserves better.
Oh, hey, Max. Sorry, I'm still screwed up.
I want, but no. Actually, we could check this one out. Actually, no. Let's go with this one. Then we'll go with the other one. Then presumably we'll end on this one.
Sorry you had to find out about Zachary that way. Or anyway.
Better sooner than later. Now that skank Victoria won't be laughing behind my back anymore.
Have you talked to Zach yet?
Mr. Badass Football Hero is such a chicken shit. He said he sexted Victoria as a joke. Ha ha. I think Warren wants your attention.
I think that warrants my attention.
Hang in there, Juliet.
See you around, Max.
I'm tempted to say that I wonder why he actually wants her attention, considering who she is.
I don't feel like talking now, Max.
Go back.
Hi, Juliet.
Oh, hey, Max.
I won't bother you then. I have to go see Warren before he melts. See you.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll all be partying later with Zach and Victoria. And the Vortex Club.
Yeah. Sure.
See you around, Max.
Nope. I certainly liked it better the first time around.
Hi, Juliet.
Oh, hey.
Sorry about Zach.
Better.
Have you talked?
Mr.
He usually.
See you around.
Yep, she does this. Does she deserve better? I think she deserves better. She seems to be... she seems to be a really nice, loving human being. Is her being emotional really that wonderful? Well, I think it is. She seems nice. That's the best I can say about her. Well, I guess it is. I guess it genuinely is. Eat shit and smoke hippies. Okay. All eat shit and smoke hippies. No punctuation here, so I can't quite tell.
I better go there soon to see if Joyce is still there. And get a burger.
Yeah, yes, burgers. Cars equals death.
Good thing I don't have a car. Yet.
You can feel better about yourself and the party you're doing as far as the environment concerned. And it doesn't cost you a damn thing, because it's not like you actually could.
Who toilet papers a bike?
Whose bike is this? Oh, look. Guess what?
The whole town is turning into one giant missing persons poster.
Yeah, no kidding. Rachel Amber, yet again. Everywhere. Just Rachel Amber, all over the place. Pasted. What? Pile of MPP?
Damn, somebody is seriously devoted to putting up these posters.
Missing person poster, yes. And who is that? Twin Peaks. As far as I can tell. Whose truck is this?
Now this really pisses me off. So entitled.
Ew.
Sorry, handicapped folks. My truck needs these 2 spots more than you do. Bastard.
Well, I mean...
Now this really pisses me off. So entitled. Sorry, handicapped folks. My truck needs these 2 spots more than you do. Bastard.
This really is pretty horrible. You couldn't even park properly. I mean, for all I know, no one would be taking this handicapped spot anyway, but, you know, it's the principle of the thing. We don't even get the opportunity to be a little snitch, take a photo and, you know, just rat out the guy. Whoever that is. You know, the person really desperate to save Rachel Amber. That horrible person. A dog, will you get bitten?
That dog looks peaceful asleep, but if I get too close... Cujo.
I have no idea what that means. Look.
That layer of dust is begging for my finger.
Maxine, please. Seriously. I mean, we could do that, but...
The whole town is turning into one giant missing persons poster.
Should we do petty things? I don't know, is there anything immoral in such an act? I think it might just be a bit of harmless fun. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I realize that there's a bit of a dissonance over here. Because in some cases, she's a stickler for rules. In other cases, she doesn't necessarily mind possibly messing with people. It's all quite complicated, isn't it?
At least Rachel Amber has people who care about her.
I think I figured it out. I think I've noticed the pattern. She seems to care about the sorts of things. Well, she's not guaranteed to help absolutely anyone where the effects are uncertain and distant. And she does not seem to care about the harm that she causes that is immediate and visible and certain. Which does sound like it kind of makes her a horrible person in a way, doesn't it? Now, I know that the alleged harm I'm talking about is completely petty. It's just the little pranks played on people and so on. All these options that I have to just additionally mess with people. But nonetheless, this is not a kind-hearted gesture by any stretch of the imagination. You can't at all argue that. No. You get options.
I have to go find Warren and give him back his flash drive.
Cool your horses. Cool your horses? No, it's cool your jets. What do you do with your horses? Hold your horses. Yes. Hold your jets. What a mixed metaphor. Well, anyway, the idea is that, yeah, she considers messing with people and actually causing them a bit of stress herself, which doesn't make her that different from Victoria, does it? Except for the fact that I don't actually do these things. Well, these are the ones I'm responsible for. I did let Alyssa suffer, which is unfortunate, but I made my choice. And I presumably won't go over that all too many times again. But, the things she does claim to care about are stuff like the environment where the immediate impact is really deterred and really arguable. Like this little truck over here. I get it, it's against the rules to park in that spot. Look how many spots are free. Seriously. Now I get it, that's the handicap spot, but there's no actual particular reason for the handicap spot to be over there. You park in another place. These seem to be blocked. I don't know anymore. At least in principle, it seems like you could park in quite a few other places and it wouldn't be that much of a problem. So it's more of a matter of principle breaking than actual harm being caused by the truck being there. It's just visually mean-spirited and rule-breaking, but it's not actually actively harmful. But it is the sort of thing you could...
I wonder how long before Samuel has to repaint that.
What does this even say? Todd what? Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's just rubbed out. It just says retarded. Fair enough. Right, took me a while, that one. Sure did. I want to take up... Hey, Warren. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? What other photos am I supposed to take this episode? Boy, I'm stalling so... Oh, that's another picture opportunity. Yes, another picture opportunity if you mess with people and things. If I take it and rewind, can I take it back? There's a bird by a tree, a bird with a tree branch, and the sunset. Bird with tree branch, bird. Any birds around here?
Come on over here, please.
No, Warren. I'm gonna tease you a bit.
Too bad those posters will be trashed and ignored.
Look, I'm paying attention to them, Maxine, and that's what matters, because I've got fabulous secret powers, and so do you. Well, I mostly have them because you have them. And unfortunately, I'm saddled with you. Warren's got a call! He's got a call!
Look at Warren and his Wayback Machine. He's a brave man.
Maxine? You don't have a car of your own, and you have a guy who has a call.
And there's Warren. Did he actually buy a used car?
Maxine.
What up, Max? How are you?
Here's your flash. Thanks.
You
No problem. Check out my new wheels.
don't just...
Ooh, very old school.
1978 to be exact. Now we can go to the drive-in. There's one in Newburgh just 60 miles away.
You're in the wrong time, Warren. But then, so am I.
You okay?
It's been one strange fucking day.
You could tell him the
I
truth, you
bet.
know.
I heard Victoria got a face full of paint. I'd pay money to see a photo of that.
Really? I don't want to talk. I do want to talk.
Really? I wish I would have known.
You probably could have raised a Kickstarter fund just for that one image of her covered in paint.
Had I known that. Anyway, Victoria took down my photo, so that drama ended well.
By the way, I saw Daniel's sketch of you online.
Yes?
Not bad, but I could do a much better job.
Could you now? You can draw?
You can draw? I thought you were blinded by science, not art.
Art is science. Music is math, etc., etc. I'd put Stephen Hawking against Picasso any day.
Hardcore. So you must use a computer to draw.
This is all art!
I'd love to tweak one of your selfies with some cool graphics.
That might not suck. I'll let you know.
So, did you get a chance to check out the movie booty on my flash drive?
I have been busy. I don't know, have I? I don't know, Maxine, you tell me! I haven't watched the movies. Have you actually? I can't remember. Oh, I've largely been busy.
No, I've been way too busy with class. And
But I will.
Damn, girl, you had it like a year.
or a week. I did browse through all the titles, drama queen.
Ha ha. Make sure you watch Cannibal Holocaust.
Dude.
No fucking way will I watch that. My mind is twisted enough.
I laughed my ass off.
Dude,
So you're sensitive.
what's wrong with you?
Ouch, that sounds awful the way you say it.
Well,
No, I was impressed you had faster Pussycat Kill Kill.
Russ Meyer was a genius of black and white. Plus, babes with breasts.
Who would beat your sensitive ass down?
If I was lucky. Speaking of hip and fast, we should cruise out in my car to an actual movie this week. But you seem distracted.
Warren. You know, you two are meant for each other. You're both idiots. You just are. I need to talk.
I need to talk to somebody, just to get it out of my system.
I will rewind
Dr.
if...
Warren Graham is in the house. I won't even prescribe you any meds.
Hush now and listen to me.
Everything.
Okay?
For reals, Warren, this is between you and me, not social media.
I'm serious
Don't
here.
insult me. Max, go on.
Okay.
I had this incredibly bizarro experience in Mr. Jefferson's class today. I mean, life-changing.
Show to him. Show it to
Have you ever
him.
had a dream so real it was like a movie?
Have him think of a number.
Max Caulfield, right?
I've been...
You're one of the Jefferson's photo groupies?
I'm one of his students.
What the fuck ever? I know you like to take pictures, especially when you're hiding out in the bathrooms. You best tell me what you told the principal. Now.
You can go.
Answer me, bitch.
I told him the truth.
I told him the truth. A student had a gun.
No, you told him I had a gun. That's why he dragged me into his office.
And did what? Give you a stern lecture?
Nobody lectures me. Everyone tries, though. They try.
You should talk to somebody, Nathan.
Do not analyze me. I pay people for that. Worry about yourself, Max Caulfield.
He does go to therapy.
I could call the police.
Do it! The Prescotts own the pigs here.
Get away from her, dude!
Warren, this is...
Hey, leave him alone!
Nobody tells me what to do. Not my parents, not the principal,
Stop
or that whore in the bathroom.
Max? Chloe?
No way.
What?
You again.
Oh, bro, I got this!
Get in, Max!
Are you insane?
Get your punk asses out of there now! Don't even try to run. Nobody. Nobody!
You're gonna leave Warren there by his lonesome, are you? Well, at least the security guy is over there. Why would you ditch
Nathan
Warren?
Prescott is messed up.
He's a nerd!
And dangerous. This day never ends.
Oh, and thanks, Chloe.
And kinda your boyfriend, what's wrong with you?
After 5 years, you're still Max Caulfield.
Damn it, Max!
Don't give me the guilty face. At least pretend you're glad to see me.
I am seriously glad to see you.
You're
Oh,
Chloe?
and thanks, Chloe. It makes perfect sense I'd see you today.
Yes, it's been that kind of day. So what did that freak want with you?
Wait! She was one in the truck, one blocking the handicapped spot. I have no idea. I have an idea.
Hopefully nothing after today. So, how do you know Nathan?
Was she the girl that
He's
got
just
shot?
another Arcadia asshole. Your friend really took a beat down for you.
Warren? Yeah, I owe him big time.
Yeah, and you left
You're
him
not the
though.
only one in debt. And you're already causing trouble.
I thought it would be quiet here. Feels so weird to be back.
So I guess Seattle sucked hard?
No.
No, it felt like a real city for artists. Big and bright. Great for taking pictures.
Yeah. Must be hard coming back to a hick town like Arcadia again.
Oh.
Not after seeing you.
Please, girl. You came back for Blackwell Academy.
That's not true. I only came back for Mark Jefferson. That's not really helping because the idea is that you didn't come for her.
Only for Mark Jefferson. He was a pretty famous photographer in the 90s. I've always loved his work.
Those that can't do, teach. I'm glad you found a good reason to come back.
Don't you think I'm happy to see you?
No. You were happy to wait 5 years without a call or even a text.
That's on you, Max. That's on you, Max. That's on you. That's 100% on you. And I already blamed you for that. I do not take any responsibility here whatsoever. I didn't do that. I wanted to. Well, you didn't. Give me a break. I'm sorry is a good start, Max. Let's start with that. You had 5 years and you claim to care about this person. And you've been wondering, oh, maybe I should contact her. Well, here you are now, 5 years down the line.
I'm sorry. I know things were tough on you when I left.
How do you know? You weren't even here.
I didn't order my parents to move specifically to fuck you over.
You could have called, you could have texted, you could have
You've been at
messed.
Blackwell for almost a month without letting me know. Enough said.
And you've moved back.
I just wanted to settle in first and not be such a shy, cliche geek.
Right.
I totally would have contacted you.
Of course you would have.
I bet you don't use these sad excuses on Mr. Jefferson. Don't use them on me, Max.
She's got a good point though, Max. Now, I don't want to beat you down too much because you're clearly horribly fragile compared to Chloe over here, who's a badass and might not necessarily be right in the head. You can snap up.
Broken. Oh, man, are you serial?
Wow, haven't heard that one in a while.
Not everything changes. Except my camera has officially taken a shit.
My step douche has a boatload of tools. Maybe you can fix it at my place.
I need very specific tiny tools.
Can
Bird
you
alert.
fix this?
My stepdad has a fully stocked garage. And he actually is a tiny tool. Welcome home, Max.
It's good to be home, Chloe. Good to see you. What about the sunset? I didn't snap. Is that the end of the first chapter? Because I didn't snap a pic of the sunset at all. Maybe I'll be able to. Maybe, I mean, sunset, bird, two things, bird and sunset. You know, the more I think about it, the more I realize that perhaps it's all backwards. Perhaps.
Come on in, don't be shy.
The house still looks nice.
Home, shit, home.
I balance out the ability to draw conclusions well when it is difficult by being unable to reach the simplest ones. I promise to make plenty of good decisions and points in the future. To witness more of my idiosyncrasies, watch the next episode of my Life is Strange playthrough. Thanks for watching, and you will see me elsewhere.